Hello Aquarius and welcome to Feel Light Tarot. This is for your manifestation for the next 4 weeks, that time period being the entirety of October to early November. So as per usual, I have cleansed and pre-shuffled my cards so that I can take my time over that and I don't have to waste any of yours. Now, as any tarot reader will tell you, there are a lot of you out there, so take what resonates for you and leave behind the rest. And if it doesn't manifest for you, if it doesn't resonate for you at all, then that's okay. It's just not the reading for you. You can try again next time. But should you like what you see in here today, please by all means do hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and you will be alerted to when your next reading is due out, which is next week for wellness. So before we start, Aquarius, what is a manifestation reading? This reading will look at the energies and vibrations that you are putting out into the universe and what you can do to have a look and see where you can make improvements so that you can bring more positivity your way. Maybe even go so far as to manifest some new things for yourself. That could be new job, prosperity, it could be new friends, or even just manifesting, as I say, more positivity so that you can remove some of the negative aspects from your life. So, your current vibration you are putting out there is the 8 of Wands. Now that can talk about communication, travel. It can also talk about fast movement, fast action. Tell me about the 8 of Wands for Aquarius, please. 8 of Wands for Aquarius. What's going on there? Messages and energies for Aquarius. Beautiful. Tell me about Aquarius, please. Okay. Oh. Right, we'll come to the end, the back of the deck later on. Right, we have the Knight of Swords, the Three of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the King of Cups. Interesting. So yeah, the fast movement that you're doing right now is even faster because you have the Knight of Swords there. So you're galloping full steam ahead at something. Something that is bringing you a lot of joy and a lot of happiness, which is really, really incredible. And I feel like is it something that you're starting out in, perhaps? It's interesting because with the Knight of Swords there's that his pursuit of intellectual areas, and then you also have the Page of Pentacles, who is studious and diligent. So are you doing some new training or new education? But what is happening here as well for you, Aquarius, is that it is bringing you to a place where you are receiving this really lovely emotional eloquence, like an emotional intelligence, if you like. You are becoming more compassionate, more kind and caring and nurturing. That's really beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous. At the bottom of the deck, which is the unseen and the subconscious, you have the Tower, the King of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Oh, and the Magician. So yes, something had to really, really come to a massive, almost destructive end for you. And it was something that kind of like really shook your foundations and made you very, very uncertain about it. But what is nice is that there was some communication about it, and you were able to actually make some sensible choices based on intellectual thinking. And you realised that you needed to be kind to yourself. You needed to give yourself more of whatever that is. Yep. And it's brought you to this new vibration, actually, of this quick movement, this being involved in this something that brings you joy. And with that as well, it has expanded your ability to manifest, which is absolutely incredible. Aquarius, that's some really, really lovely energies there. Sounds like there's been a big transition for you somewhere. Something you need to be open to receiving is the Three of Pentacles, and that is that energy of cooperation, working together with somebody to create something new. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles for Aquarius, please. Three of Pentacles for Aquarius. What's happening? Thank you. Three of Pentacles. Okay. Oh. Nice. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Hermit on its side, and we have the Five of Cups on its side. Yes, being open to receiving this energy of working together with somebody, or a group of people. You've seen that the Three of Pentacles here. These artisans are working on something beautiful together. They're creating a masterpiece together. So with that, what they're doing is they're learning and teaching one another's skills to create something wonderful. And if you are open to receiving that energy, Aquarius, what is lovely is that you're going to start to cultivate a new crop of something that is going to bring you abundance. Now, I feel that perhaps there are some wounds that you're carrying from the past, that is kind of making you a little bit wary. Now, the other side of the Six of Swords, however, quite apart from the whole having the emotional baggage of those swords, there is this gentleman here is rescuing these two people in the nick of time. So it could be in all aspect as well that this is a, I don't want to say an emotional Hail Mary for you, but I feel like this is an integral moment for you, for your karma. Yes. And I feel that that's something that you're kind of stuck on, because with the Hermit on its side and the Five of Cups on its side, you kind of really don't know what to do with receiving that energy of cooperation, because the wisdom being on its side, right, which is the Hermit, the wisdom being on its side is you having to be flexible with something, because, put it this way, right, one of the things that I often think about, right, is interpretation of words. Okay, and I believe I wrote this somewhere. Wisdom comes from experience. Yeah. So you're having to go against, not fully go against, but you're having to be flexible with your experiences, and you're having to acknowledge that you need to bend on something. It's almost like a submission, like with the Five of Cups on its side, because it's not a complete loss, but it's not a gain either. Yeah, you're having to relent on some things there. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Moon, yeah, and the Six of Cups, yeah. So you are wanting to explore new ways of doing things, and to do that, you're gonna wear your heart on your sleeve, and you're going to be open to receiving new emotions about it. But it does mean having to face your fear, which is difficult, because that kind of makes you feel like, it makes you feel kind of in that childlike state. Mm-hmm. Maybe even because it's the Hermit is on his side in conjunction with that Six of Cups, meaning that this is going against a way that you've always kind of been ever since you were young. Only you know, Aquarius. What will happen once you are open to receiving this energy of cooperation is the Wheel of Fortune. Now that talks about life cycles, karmic cycles. And it talks about the increase of luck and serendipity. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune for Aquarius, please. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune for Aquarius, please. Yeah, I get you. Nope, that one didn't want to come out. That one did, but the other one didn't. Oh. Right, we have the Two of Wands, we have the Eight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, yes, a new turn in the road is coming for you, and it's the beginning of a new cycle, if you like. So it's definitely, so you've got double confirmation here of a new path being open for you. So it's about whether or not you're going to want to take that choice, because it does feel that you do feel restricted, or at least you have restrictions on it. That, are you worried about, sorry, my dog's barking. Are you worried about the displacement of, excuse me, are you worried about the displacement of your own success? Because the Five of Pentacles talks about temporary hardships, right? But it also talks about displacement, and that makes sense in this context. You know, you are not going to lose your truth just because you're cooperating with someone. All right? You're still very much you. You're still very much authentic you. But being put on this new path, your ability to manifest is going to skyrocket. Again, about the facing your fears. Just face your fears. And again, that Ace of Wands turning up the way that it has. Yeah. About the communication, the fast action, the exploration of things that bring you joy. Yeah, nothing but good's going to come out of it. The leap of faith, and the next step for you to take is the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands, she is a very forthright woman. She knows exactly what she's all about. Thank you very much. She is passion, she is fire. Not only that, but she gets things done. She's a manifester herself. She's a lover of nature. And she takes control of her passions. Tell me about the Queen of Wands, please, for Aquarius. Queen of Wands, please. Wow. Queen of Wands for Aquarius. What's happening? Thank you. Okay. Okay, that was on its side. Right. Taking the leap of faith in the form of the Queen of Wands, which is going out and getting the things that you want to get done. That is going to bring this new optimism, new journey, new beginnings for you. And again, confirmation of that whole leap of faith aspect, because there will be success with it. There really will be. It's just this whole, like, look at these swords. There are so many anxieties put into one. You know, that being ready for the fight because the deep wounds from the past that still gives you anxiety. And that's kind of stifling you a little bit, isn't it? It's kind of stifling your... It is stifling your opportunities, to be honest. And it's not because of these things. This new journey that is open to you, it's one that it's right there. It's right there within reach, but I can't access it just yet because you're still holding on to these things from before. Let's look at the bottom of the deck here. Yep. There's no doubt about it, Aquarius. You have drive and determination that you can get to victory. And right now, there are so many possibilities around you, so many choices around you, which is absolutely incredible. But you've got a lot of cups there, which is a lot of emotion. And something requires you to acknowledge that you did your best and you need to walk away. With that, you're only going to get that with a change of perspective and recognizing your own healthy boundaries and have faith in the strong connections you have around you. She's honestly, that dog of mine, she's... Oh my god, something's outside. Yes, I know. It doesn't involve you. She's a big sugar bear, actually, in all honesty. She's just gobby. Right. How can you manifest things better is strength. So that is recognizing your self-belief, that new healing that you need to do, that self-love. Tell me about the strength for Aquarius, please. Strength for Aquarius, please. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we have the Page of Cups in reverse, we have the Four of Swords, the Lovers, and we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. That's very, very interesting messages coming through there. So yeah, with the Page of Cups in the reverse next to the Four of Swords there, the message that that I'm getting through here, and I'm laughing about this because I am an Aquarius, is can you just chill out the magpie tendencies and take a break? Because the Page of Pentacles, he is just absolutely thrilled to pieces with everything that goes around him. He's so happy-go-lucky, and he's constantly like, he's surprised at things that happen left, right, and centre. So like, there's an element of the Page of Cups kind of like chasing butterflies. But yeah, come on, take a break from that and actually like do some proper thinking about the things that you need to do that work on your healthy boundaries and your relationships. There's also like with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you have that whole, you do not have to work to perfection. You just don't. And that comes down to that whole being kind aspect as well, you know, that comes with the Strength card, too, because yes, she is strong and she does understand her own value, right? And she does have dominance and control over this line, but she's also got this patience, this serenity about her, this quiet leadership. She doesn't have to whip the beast to make it do what she wants it to do. You do not have to work everything to the point of perfection. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Death card, and you also have the High Priestess. Yeah, I know that really goes against the grain to the point where you're kind of like fighting internally with yourself, but there's also an aspect of you that I think that there is a wish in here, because I think you're actually quite tired of having to work everything to perspective. And you're quite tired of that whole relying on yourself thing. You just want to be comfortable. So you recognize that there has to be an end to this mindset. You recognize that there has to be a rebirth, a new you. And the best way for you to do that, Aquarius, is to follow your intuition and wear your heart on its sleeve. Acknowledge the emotions within you. Express them and deliver the messages of those emotions. Message from your higher self and spirit is the Ace of Wands. That talks about new opportunities, new beginnings, new passions, excitements, new job. Also, like seizing, like I'm seeing that as a seizing the opportunity. Take the Ace of Wands, Aquarius. Tell me about the Ace of Wands for Aquarius, please. What messages and energies do you have for me? Thank you. Messages and energies for the Ace of Wands, please. Okay. Ooh, that's spicy. Okay, so we have the Hangman on its side. We have the Devil on its side. We have the Strength card, the Justice card, and the Five of Swords. So see, when so many major arcana show up like this, especially when it comes to clarifying, this means that this message from higher self or spirit has the potential, should you recognize it, to be one of life's teaching moments. And it's one that's going to carry on with you for the duration of your life. So with the Hanged Man and the Devil being on its side here, you know how we were talking before about that Page of Cups when he's in the upright position, like he goes and he chases butterflies and all the rest of it, and he's just happy-go-lucky and whatnot. I feel that with the Hanged Man being on its side and the Devil being on its side, there is that element of the whole giving into the will of the universe and the unhealthy practices. Those are sort of intertwined here, you know. So this is almost like a warning for Aquarius. Look, you've got enough going on. Stop going after the shiny things. See how like the Ace of Wands is literally shining, you know, because it's like it's come from the universe. You do not need to you know, take everything that turns up on your path. Okay. With the Strength card, the Justice card, and the Five of Swords there's that element of you should be objective about the things that you really need, and be objective about what you put your strength into. Just because you are strong enough to stand on your own and to tame that beast, if you do not look at yourself objectively and weigh up the scales properly on how it does, this all or nothing behavior, which in the context of this reading, this whole I'll do it myself mentality, is just going to bring you some grief as well. Yeah. You get the Star card here, a new path, new healing and hope. The Ace of Pentacles, which is that again, that new beginning, possibility of a gift and a new income, and the Three of Wands looking towards the future. Aquarius. Oh, and the Two of Cups just came out there. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. What you like, eh? So let's have a wee summary there. This energy that you have right now of going out and exploring this thing that is stimulating your mind and your sense of purpose is really good. It's bringing you a lot of joy, and it's filling your cup quite well, really feeding into that self-worth. But if you were open to receiving that energy of cooperation, you would realize that you could remove a lot of the baggage from the past by cultivating a new crop with the cooperation. And I know that it goes against the grain and the experience, and you're scared of that you're going to lose that aspect of you, but you won't. You won't, because what's going to come out of it is the closure of a cycle and the opening of a new path for you. And it's one that you're meant to take, but you just have to be honest and have open communication about it, because new beginnings are going to come your way. But these wounds from the past that still give you anxiety, that make you feel that you have to do everything yourself, you need to understand there's something that is in there that is hampering your energies. You don't have to work everything to perfection, and you don't have to chase every butterfly that wanders into the field in front of you. Okay, Aquarius, that's us for today. I'm laughing again because yet again my own cards have called me out, and I shall accept that. Thank you very much. If you also liked what you saw and heard today, then please, by all means, as I say, do hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and you'll be alerted to next week's wellness spread. But in the meantime, do take care of yourself, Aquarius. All right, bye.